Welcome to ish.work, your ultimate catalog of products and service providers. To summarize ish.work, it is a place where you can specify what you need to be done. If DIY is not for you, then ish.work is the place for you. Any product or service can be entered by a service provider. You as client can enter any work to be done. The system will instantly and dynamically match your job and the service providers by a set of keywords. A cool thing about ish.work is that it uses geolocation to match service providers in your immediate area. This can be set to widen your search to even international service providers. When the job is done, you get the opportunity to rate the service provider's work. This will ensure that our service providers are of top quality. Ish.work is very easy to operate, and we would like to show you step by step how to use ish.work. To have access to the site functions, you need to create a login with your email address. Ish.work is a secure site and all communication to it is encrypted. Use your email address to create your login. This email address will receive notification of all actions on the site. To make sure it is a valid email address, we will send a verification email as below. Click on link to activate your login. You will need to complete the form thoroughly so that the service providers would be able to contact you. See form below. It is important to complete the geolocation by entering your address. Without the correct info, you would not receive the correct service providers in your area. Enter your address, it will locate it on the map, and press update to complete the registration. You are now ready to continue to the dashboard. If you logged in successfully, you will find this menu on top. Logged in user drop-down menu. You can change your profile details, geolocation and password here. If you are a service provider, you can add your company here. See service provider video. When you start, you will add your first job with this menu option. Detail will be shown later in this video. Click here to see a summary of all your jobs. More detail bit later. News about the system will be given to you. Example: maintenance time, downtime, and general news. All your alert notifications related to your jobs or account will be shown here. Here you can complete the contact form, or you can just send an email to info@ish.work. All changes or new features not covered in this video will be shown here. You as user will mostly be using the Add Job and Jobs options. Add Job is where you create and describe the job you need to be done. The better you describe the job, the better results you will get. Start off by giving it a short heading. Example: faulty computer. Next, keyword-rich description. Example: computer does not start seeking new refurbished PC. On the Add Job form, you must select the urgency you want this job done. For certain jobs, you want it done quickly, like a drain problem. Other jobs may not be urgent, so you can set it for a longer response time. Ish.work got this unique feature that you can select the area radius for the search for service providers. Increase your search radius if you don't get sufficient service providers in your area. You added your job, and now you can view all your jobs. Just click on the job menu option. This is an important screen. Let's visit the screen in more detail. On the example screen, we got 2 jobs created as below. Your 2 jobs shown here, and the short description you gave your job. The distance radius around you, which you are looking for service providers. If you don't find a service provider, you can increase the search radius. Here you can edit or delete the job. If you find no hits, you can always check your spelling, give better search keywords, or increase your radius. Here are the service providers that conform to your keywords and radius selection. The service provider logo shown here. When you select the service provider, they will view your request and respond. Shown here is some of the response you can get. Accepted, service provider will contact you as soon as possible. Decline, service provider may be busy so can't service you now. Expired, service provider did not respond in your time limit. When your job is done by a service provider, you have the opportunity to rate the service. You can also leave a remark so that you can know in the future about this service provider and the experience you had. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any comments, please email to info@ish.work. If you are a service provider, please look out for the service provider video coming soon.